Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrew. I'm in a place I haven't been to in about 5 years. So like I've been saying in my last few videos, I'm going back to places that I've detected before. This one goes way back. This is where I first started. This is where I first started detecting. This is where I actually got into the hobby. And it's a old rifle range slash sort of World War II training area. Not far from here, just down there a bit further. I found my first pre-decimal coin. It's a 1947 florin. My very first pre-decimal was found right here. That's what kicked it off for me. Hoping there's a few more coins here today. Let's have a look. There'll be lots of bullets. That's going to be annoying, but that's just a part of it. That's okay, we can deal with that. But anyhow, let's stop my talk. Let's get in there and find some stuff. Hopefully there's a few more things still left around here. I know it's been heavily detected, but everywhere has been nowadays, haven't they? Anyhow, let's go and have a look. Let's see what we can find, and we'll see you on the first one. Cheers. Alright guys, who's watching this video and hasn't hit like and subscribe yet? Come on guys, help the detector us out. Yeah, if you haven't hit like and subscribe, that would be such a great thing for me. You'd be helping me out a lot. So if you could do that, that would just be amazing. And thank you to all the guys I already have. I appreciate all your support, and that's why I just keep coming out every week to produce more videos just like out here out in the bush. Alright, let's keep going. Let's go and see if we can find some coins. Hey guys, here's my first decent signal. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bullet. I know they come in around that range. Did you notice something different about my detectors this morning? That's right, I've got my 6-inch coil on. I need the 6-inch coil on because I'm in the bush. I'm in between the grass and the roots and the reeds and all that sort of stuff. So I really just need that on. My big coil just won't cut it in here. Just on the side there. Pretty good digging here too, which is nice. We're out, I think. Yeah, there we go, it's a bullet. Looks like a 9mm bullet. Nice, short and stubby. Pretty sure that's 9mm. Don't know a real lot about bullets, but I know the short and stubby ones are 9mm. Alright, let's close this hole up. Even though we're out in the bush, we'll still close holes up to make it neat, and we'll keep going. Okay guys, just dug this hole. Dug a few bullets here and there, and this is another bullet, but this is one of those really old ones with the lines. You see the lines on it? Like I said, I'm not that great on bullets, but I know that that is an old one. That's in really good condition too. Yeah, that's one of those really old ones with the lines at the bottom. See the lines at the bottom? Yeah, it's really old. Fired from one of the older rifles. That's really cool. I'm going to clean that, take it home and clean it up. Have a good look at it. That's really cool. I'm glad I found something like that. Actually, I haven't found too much so far. I found a few bullets, but that's about it so far. But we'll keep looking. I saw this stuff around here because I've found old coins here before. So alright, let's keep going. This will more than likely be another bullet, but we'll just record it just in case. That'll be a bullet for sure. For sure. Oh, ground's a little bit harder here. Luckily we're in the bush, you don't have to be massively worried about our plugs. Thank goodness, because it's not looking too flash. Yeah, there it is. Another one of those 9mm. There we go, another bullet. Put it in the pouch. close this hole up and let's keep moving. This one's an interesting one. It's either a sinker or a musket ball. I can't see any holes for a sinker. It's quite heavy. It's lead. I can tell it's lead. Could very well just be a sinker. But being out of the rifle range has been very interested in what that is. See a bit of a rim going around the edge there. Not too sure. I can't see any holes for a sinker, so I don't think it's a sinker, it's something else. Yeah, I'll have to investigate it a bit further. Interesting find. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I found another one of those bullets with the rims around it. See the rings? I'm not sure now whether they're the really old ones, or if it's just the style of bullet that was around at that time. See it quite clearly there. It's a short, stubby sort of bullet. In the past, when I found these, they've been short and stubby like that. This looks a tiny bit different, but so if you're a bit of a bullet expert, knows a little bit about bullets, a bit more than I do, pop us a comment and tell me what that is. I'm not too sure. I don't know if it's really old or if it's just the style of bullet it is. Would be World War II era. Okay, but you know, they could have used older stuff here too. So if you know, pop a comment, that'll be great. Let's keep moving. Okay, let's see what this signal is, guys. Could that be our first coin of the morning? Probably not. You never know. Till we give it a go. See what it is. In here somewhere. What's that? Oh, looks like a little piece of ordnance. So I'm not sure what sort. It's probably got some writing on the back there. That's interesting. I'm keen to see what that is. I'm guessing, because we're in a rifle range, we're in a World War II training camp area, so that could be something to do with some ordnance. But I have a feeling there might be some writing on the back here, which I can't make out. Certainly take it home and have a look. Alright, at least it's something a bit different than bullets. Alright, that's cool. Alright, let's keep moving. Okay, getting a little bit more interesting now. At least I know there are people standing here because there's a shell. Shell is the back end of a bullet. So the firing pin hits there. You can see a little dent there, and the bullet comes shooting out the end here. It's a little bit corroded off the end there. It was probably a little bit longer than that. It's probably a 308 round or something. Well, very World War II era type of bullet. But yeah, it just goes to show that I'm going to look around this area because I know that there are people here because these get ejected out of the rifle when they get shot. So yeah, let's keep looking around here. Hopefully we might turn up something good. There's a decent sounding signal, guys, right here. Could that be our first pre-desi of the morning? Come on. Ooh, nice and soft sand. It's a good thing about this area is the soil is very kind, so it drains well. Very good for coin condition. Don't know if this is going to be a coin, but keep our fingers crossed. It's over here somewhere. What's that? Yeah, a bit of shrapnel or something. It could be. Something like that, anyhow. I don't think it's our coin that we're after. There's a bit more there. Yeah, I think that was our target. There's no way to find out, isn't there? Close it back up. Turn that off. Stand it back up. Yep, and it's disappeared. Alright, let's keep pushing on. This is an interesting find, guys. I have found these here before, and what they are, it's a tail off a mortar. The mortar round has already gone off. It's obviously destroyed half of it, but see the fins? Yeah, it's on the end of a mortar. Helps it fly through the air and hit its target. Boof. Obviously they've been training with them around here before. I have found these here before. Yeah, so I was sort of expecting to find a few of these. That's the first one I found today. Only half of one, but that's cool. I love it. All right, let's keep moving. Here's another one of those mortar tails. It's probably a bit more intact, this one. All the fins are sort of corroded away over the years. But these aren't dangerous. This is not the dangerous end of the mortar. Actually screws in here, I think. And this bit's at the end, it's at the tail. So it's not an explosive part of the device. Although, you can see in there's a bit of a firing pin, I think. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not going to say too much about how it works, but maybe could be some propellant in here to launch the mortar out of the device, the mortar gun, so to speak. But yeah, there's another one of those. I will be careful around here. I know that there's this sort of stuff around. I mean, there's a lot of people been through here detecting and everything, so the chances of finding something untoward is pretty low, but we'll still be aware. But there we go. There's another mortar round tail fin. Okay, let's keep going. Nice sounding target here, guys. Could we be so lucky to find something cool? You can find anything in here, really. You can find rising suns and all that sort of stuff as well. Not just coins, even though it'd be nice to find some coins. Haven't found any yet. Probably won't even find any. It's a bit of shrapnel again, yeah. Just a bit of shrapnel. And those mortar round fins that we were finding before. Maybe the shrapnel from the actual mortar, probably. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, let's give this one a try, guys. That sounds decent. It could be some of that shrapnel again. We're still in that same sort of area. Hoping for something better than that. Hoping. Hey, there we go. There we go, in here. See it? Right there. Hey, have we got a coin? We have got a coin. Hey, look at the condition of that. It's a rue penny. I'm giving it a bit of a scrape too, right across the front. 1942, that dates it absolutely spot on to this area. 1942. Actually, that's in good condition. Look at that. Like I was saying earlier, this ground is really, it's quite, what do you call it, porous. It drains well, so it's not going to really destroy the coins too much. But that's a 1942 rue penny. There we go. I think there was some around here somewhere. You beauty. Wartime Rue Penny. There we go, 1942, right in the middle of World War II. There we go. Awesome stuff. Let's keep going. What could this target be, guys? Let's see what that is. Hope it's not junk. That's a good signal. Trusty pinpointer. Good luck finding anything out here with no pinpointer. There it is. That's another one of those things I found earlier. Yeah, gonna have something to do with mortar rounds, I'd say. It's pinging up pretty high. There's some writing on the back there. Can't quite make that out. Give it a pants rub, eh? Hang on. Oh, here we go. Still can't. Oh, it's 1943 written down the bottom there. RBD. Something at the top there, can't read that. There we go. Again, I think that's something to do with mortars. There we go. Another nice little relic from out in the bush. Let's keep moving. Okay guys, got another signal just in here. Sounds like another bullet. Like one of those bigger ones. That's 75, 77. See what it is. Oh, look at the ground here. It's soft as anything. It's so soft. Oh, another coin. Yeah. You see it there? That's another Rue penny for sure, yeah. It's another Rue. There we go. Wasn't too bad. There was a green patina on there. Geez, this ground just keeps them really well, eh? 1942 again. Same year. Same year, different coin. Look how good and the condition that is, but it's got a lot of green sort of stuff on there, but I'm not too concerned about that. It's just the tangible history I love. There we go, 1942. Same year, same sort of coin. At least we've got a couple of coins so far. Hopefully there's a few more. We'll keep looking. I am starting to head back to where my car is, so we will keep looking, but we'll slowly make our way back. All right, that's good that we've got a couple of coins now. That's awesome. All right, let's keep going. Just quickly show you guys the terrain I'm dealing with here. This is why I've gone with the small coil. You can see all the grass and little trees and stuff in the way. Yeah, if I had my big coil here, I would struggle. This is actually a pretty thin area. If we come over here a bit more, see how it thickens up. You're never going to swing a big coil in here. Well, you can, but you'll find it pretty hard. See that? We can get in between stuff. Get around there, around this tree. So that's what this little coil is really good for. Oh, a signal there? No. That's the other thing you got to be careful of too in this sort of environment. The grass and the twigs and stuff banging against the coil lead and gives us false signals. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm dealing with this morning. And we can deal with that. There's a bullet right there. That's a bullet. I'll just grab my shovel. Back here so I can show you what I was dealing with the coil. That'll definitely be a bullet you watch. Watch this. One bullet coming right up. Oh, I was wrong. What's that? It's another coin. Oh, get out of town. What's it bringing in? A 61 or something? That's a Brit. That's a Brit. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that was a bullet. It's a Britannia penny. Wow, I was just giving you guys an experiment about the coil while I'm using it. Oh, look at that. No, 1860 something. Oh. Yeah, again, see how good a condition the coin's in? That's going to come up really nice too, this coin. Oh, I just wasn't expecting that. It was just funny. I was like, you heard me, I was going, oh, here's another bullet over here. Let's go and get this bullet. I'm just getting the Monarch on the front, which will be Victoria. Looking a little bit ordinary on this side. On that side. 1866, I think. But we'll take him home and clean him up because that's beautiful. You're a beauty. Wasn't expecting that. I'm actually on my way out. So yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Awesome. All right. Put that in our pouch and let's keep moving. Here's another fairly decent signal, guys. They're a bit jumpy. It could be a coin. It could just be a bullet. Like 90% of what I've dug. Except for that Britannia in the two rooms. How does that? I come here this morning really not expecting to find any coins. I just wanted to come into the bush, spend a few hours, have a bit of fun, just get outdoors. Yeah, there's a bit of that, more of that shrapnel. See that? Yeah, I just wanted to come in the bush and have a bit of a hunt around, bit of a look, and I wasn't really expecting to find what I found this morning. I've done myself again. It's always had the potential, this place, because there's so much movement went on in here in the World War II era. And there was a lot of army personnel walking through here, doing movements and patrols and practicing how to go to war. So yeah, there's a lot of history here, and as you can see, they've dropped a lot of stuff along the way, and I'm happy to pick it up. All right, let's keep moving. All right, guys, that's it from me for my little adventure out in the bush, out into the World War II military campsite. And there used to be a rifle range down here after World War II as well. So lots of bullets, lots of shrapnel, lots of rubbish really. But we found a few coins. How good's that? I really wasn't expecting that, especially a Britannia penny. Oh my God, I wasn't expecting that at all. My favourite coin, Britannia penny. Out it pops. You beauty. It's been fun. It's been lots of fun. I'm hot now. I'm thirsty. I need to go home. I need to go and put my feet up. But we'll see you at the back of the car and I'll show you what I found. All right, see you there. Okay guys, here's some of our finds that we got from today. Here's those two mortar round tails. That one's looking very ordinary, but it's intact. It's got the whole lot there, but this one's only half of one. And so it would have been the result of the bomb going off when the mortar hit. These, I think, I'm not too sure, but they could be either the back, something to do with mortars or grenades or something. But that one's got 1940. What did they have on there? 1940 something. It was in the video. I'm going to clean these up a bit more, and I'll show you a photo in the video of them cleaned up. These bits here are just shrapnel, I think, mortar shrapnel. And we've got a little bullets. There's just shells, a couple of shells. Have the bigger ones, a small shell. These bullets, I've got no idea. You know what? They're bullets. These ones here, I think, are 9mm. And these, I'm not too sure, they're the ones I was talking about in the video. It's got the rings around the bottom. Could be old school ones, I'm not too sure. And we've got the little tiny ones here. I think they're like 202 or something. I don't know. I really don't have not much of a clue about bullets. This one, the more I look at it, it could be just be a sinker. I'm not too sure. It's a bit crude. I'm be a bit surprised that there'd be sinkers out where we were, but anyhow, it could be a musket ball. I don't know. I really don't know. And here's our coins. Look at these. 1942 rue penny, 1942 rue penny. The two 1942s, but this one, massively unexpected. I'm really blown away by this one. 1966 Britannia penny. And obviously, as you can see, I haven't gone home and cleaned it up yet, but outstanding. I'm really, really surprised at all these coins because I just didn't think I'd find any today. Like I said, it's a heavily detected area, but it is a big area, so I reckon if I go back again, I'll find probably just as much. So it's a really big area. It needs to be hunted out really well, but also you need a bit of caution around there because these things line around. Hopefully there's no unexploded ones sitting there somewhere, but I'm pretty sure there's not. I'd be surprised if there was. It's been there a long time. A lot of people walk through there and detected and done all sorts of stuff. So anyhow, there we go. That's today's finds. It was a fun day, fun morning. I really enjoyed being out there. It was a bit different being there since I was there last time. I had the old Garrett last time and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing last time. So it was just funny to go back there and reminisce a bit. Yeah. Anyhow, there we go. Click the like and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Happy hunting and cheers.